Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations for the first movie.
Thank you.
How is happened and how much you excited?
Very much, obviously, the first movie, and it means big thing. Like it's like first child.
Yeah.
So yeah, amazing. It has been a journey of 5 years. So now I'm looking forward for its release.
And
Uh,
how started, how the like every I'm seeing the trailer and it's
yeah.
looking very content where, as we know.
So the story of Gaon is inspired by my own village in
Okay.
Jharkhand, and when I was a child, my village was cut off from rest of the world. So we had a community-based society, and money was almost not there. So everybody depended on each other for everything. So we had some sort of system like entire village will gather 3 times a day for meal. Also, if you're making clothes, you're making for entire village. If you're doing agriculture, you're doing for entire village. So it was community based. There was no sort of position. But then government reached, road reached, system reached, and things started changing. So-called development reached. I came out of that village. My father sent me to study in hostel, and then I was able to watch the changes from outside. And now when I see people call themselves so-called developed, they have got all the new technologies, TV, phone, and all those things, पक्का मकान, but कुछ जो है मिसिंग होता चला गया. The गांव tells the story of those missing element. So it is basically my own story, and I wanted to capture it. I'm a documentary filmmaker. I couldn't capture it while it was happening, so I had to fictionalize it, and then I uh, made this film.
After the Al Jazeera, like it was started before that Al Jazeera or after that, and what did your father see in the trailer? What was like his reaction and what he said?
See, for in Al Jazeera, I've been working as a documentary filmmaker for almost 15 to 16 years now. I've been making documentaries basically. Uh, this one now I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a feature film, and so Al Jazeera was quite supportive. Al Jazeera, in fact, followed me and my crew and did a documentary out of this film while we were shooting for this film. And my parents and everybody is quite, villagers are quite looking forward to this film. This film will also be releasing near my village, so all of them will go and watch the film there. In a way, basically, I have been filmmakers for quite some time, but my villagers never considered me filmmaker. Because uh, uh, my films don't play in nearest cinema hall. So perhaps this time they will be able to see my name in theater and started considering me as a filmmaker. So this is like journey completing sort of thing.
So is it planning to promote your movie in your village or something like that?
Yes, I'm going there tomorrow,
Okay.
and a lot of people are supporting locally. Jharkhand government is supporting quite a lot. Uh, Jharkhand government has put a lot of their own public relation department officials to promote this movie, because this is movie of this movie lot many people connect to. This is not a story of one village basically. I'm sorry, I'm just digressing from what you asked, but this is the story of every village on this planet. Basically, we are getting heading towards a monotonous society where everything will look same. In the name of smart cities, we are turning our villages into disaster. See, villages are basically known for its unique qualities, for peace, harmony, spirituality, Ayurveda, agriculture, those kind of thing, and we need to support them for their these quality. Well, what we are doing in the name of smart cities and development, we are going there, mining their land, displacing them, putting up factories, putting out pollution, polluting the place, and saying that now you are developed. So what are we doing basically? Recently, you must have seen a lot of unwanted news coming out from villages of like mob lynching,
Yeah.
rioting, rapes. All these were unheard of. 20 years ago, you didn't hear these kind of events from villages. These are city crimes.
Right.
And now, because we are going there with city ideas, and the villagers are confused and they're trying to do city things without knowing the consequences. So we are basically heading toward disaster. And for these times, this sort of movie is very important. Having said all this, this is not a dark film. It's full of comedy, and people will die laughing in theater. Only when they come out, the message will start sinking in.
Personally, what kind of cinema you like to watch? Or, like you personally feel that this is the cinema which I'm looking for.
Obviously, every art must have a meaning. Otherwise, there is no meaning of art.
Yeah.
Uh, any film with some meaning, some message, something in it, uh, uh, is always I will go for. But unfortunately, 99.99% films have no meaning. There is no story. There is one star, and there is one all those masalas
Right.
basically, and that's sad. That's sad for this art form.
But do you think this now is very much changing? We're seeing the content movies are coming and not we are like
Very much, and
yeah.
that's why I'm encouraged to make the film like Gaon. Things have changed. People now, the people in industry have also started realizing that these kind of contents are liked by the people.
Cannot make a fool people. Yeah, because
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. These are the contents which are working today in the market. Rest all are plumbing, and this is what the future is. People now, with the opening up of media and exposure and everything, people are getting to know new contents every day, and obviously, the IQ wise, the regular cinema goers IQ wise, they like this kind of intelligent content,
Right.
not the mindless comedy.
As you said that the Jharkhand government also supporting this movie. Do you think the Jharkhand government has to like make this tax free for the city for like movie?
I hope so. I mean, Jharkhand government has gone out and extended their hand in every thing possible to make this movie happen,
Yeah.
right from the shooting till now. There is earlier you had entertainment tax separately, but I think with GST now it's not under a state government to excuse a film, or it's all get controlled by the center. I did raise this question to Jharkhand government, and that's what the reply I had got.
Favorite Bollywood movie recently you have seen? Anything like either personal movie like so close to your heart and you really liked it?
Recently, there has been many. In fact,
One of them.
I got Raji. That
Yeah.
recently came, which was quite good.
Yeah.
Newton was quite good. Even Village Rockstar. I'm very happy for Rima. I mean, we know each other for quite some time. The kind of film she made, taking the real character and making this movie. This is amazing. Uh, uh, these kind of cinema will keep our hope alive. Uh, where almost with no investments, he managed to make the film. So I'm very proud of these films.
And favorite director in Bollywood, like who you inspire and follow?
Yeah, in recent time, I have been following Vishal Bhardwaj quite a lot. I mean, he's the way he tells the story is quite unique in musical way. Uh, Otherwise, I'm from film school, so
Yeah.
there you have Gurudat, Sham Banekal, Satyajit Ray, Truffaut, Godar, and all those content basically I have grown up watching. So there are a lot of favorites, but in recent times from Bollywood it will be Vishal Bharadwaj.
लास्टली जाते जाते अपने व्यूअर्स को मूवी के बारे में क्या
आप आए, पूरे परिवार के साथ आए, एक बहुत ही इंटरटेनमेंट से भरा हुआ फिल्म है। आप आएँ, बहुत ही मज़ेदार फिल्म है। और बेसिकली आप हंसते हंसते लोटपोट हो जाएंगे, और जब बाहर आएंगे तो 2 मिनट के लिए फिर रुक कर सोचेंगे कि हम किस ये अंधी दौड़ में भागे जा रहे हैं, और ये सोचने पे मजबूर करेगी। आशा है आप इस फिल्म को देखेंगे।
थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू।